An exciting new investment is helping Metro Atlanta HBCUs bridge the gap between minorities and big tech. 11 Alive's Latasha Givens has more on this partnership.
Both Apple and Southern Company Foundation are pledging $25 million each to create the Propel Center, which is going to be a digital hub housed in the AU Center. It will serve Clark Atlanta University, Morris Brown, Spelman, Morehouse College, and the Morehouse School of Medicine.
It's very encouraging to see the tech community engaging and investing in this way.
Jaquita and Eric Thomas are both alumni of the AU Center and also founders of the Atlanta-based tech company Pharaoh's Conclave, a company they were able to expand after donations from Google and the Arthur Blank Foundation. They say when Fortune 500 companies invest in HBCUs, the impact is priceless.
But it also is about building generational wealth. It also is about changing the trajectory of opportunities that are available to young people.
We are now going to further establish the pipeline for these young people in these careers in esports and in the digital entertainment and tech fields more broadly.
In a statement, Apple CEO Tim Cook says in part, working together to empower communities that have borne the brunt of racism and discrimination for far too long, we are honored to help bring this vision to bear and to match our words and actions. Southern Company will focus on the construction of the building, while Apple will focus on students and faculty. Now that includes creating a competitive curriculum that includes agricultural technologies, entrepreneurship, social justice, and artificial intelligence. No word yet on when they'll break ground.